So Dana White announced another fight for UFC 300, and not just only a fight, but a massive signing. So Dana White has announced that they have signed Kayla Harrison to the UFC, and she will be debuting at UFC 300 against Holly Holm. Now, I'm hoping this is not a main card fight. This should be a early prelim fight. If that is the case, this will be stacked. But I am actually excited for this. Kayla Harrison is one of the better female fighters to watch, in my opinion. I do like watching her fight. She's a demolisher. She just demolishes women. Obviously, she did beat Aspen Ladd last fight, but then before that, she lost to a woman she had beat twice before. So, you know, in that series, they're 2-1, so it's nothing too crazy. Like, she could beat that same woman again. Sorry, I'm just trying to remember her name. Larissa Pacheco? I don't even know how to pronounce her last name, but she's a beast. And Kayla Harrison did lose to her, but that was at women's lightweight. And another thing Dana White announced in this is that Kayla Harrison is actually going to be moving down to the women's Bantamweight division. So this is going to be the first time she ever fights that low, because she used to compete at 78 kilograms in judo. She's a big girl. She's massive, alright? She's built. She's got bigger arms than me. She's more muscular than me. I'm not ashamed to say it. She's definitely got some more muscles than me at the moment. She's fucking built. She's a very built woman. And I don't know how the fuck she's going to make bantamweight for one. So she is going to be fighting Holly Holm. And, you know, if she comes down to bantamweight and she is in good shape, if she's not fucking, like, dead, then yeah, she's going to beat the fuck out of Holly Holm, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. But the thing we got to factor into this, is she going to even fucking be alive after she weighs in? Because 135 pounds is a fucking hell of a cut. Okay, let's look at lightweights, because she cuts to lightweight as well. It's not like she's walking around a walk-around weight. Like, featherweight, she cut to featherweight, and people are like, oh, I don't know if she's going to make that. Let's look at it this way. Imagine fucking Islam Makhachev decides, I'm going to fucking cut down another 20 pounds to go to bantamweight. You know, he would fucking die. He wouldn't even make featherweight. And now I know she has made featherweight, so I guess it isn't a bit of a different situation. She's going to have to cut a lot of muscle, though. She's going to have to lose a lot of weight. And I'm not fat-shaming her. She's fucking built. She's very muscular. You know, to all them people, don't fat-shame. But, like, generally, she's built. She's muscular. She's fucking shredded. Like, I'm generally worried about her making this weight class. Like, I don't think it's going to be safe. Like, Cyborg never made 135. They had to build a whole weight class for her. There's no fucking way Kayla Harrison's going to make 135 and not lose a part of it. She's going to have to really diet, cut down, lose some muscle. She's going to need the best nutritionist in the world. She's fucking big, man. She's big. You know, there's not many women fighting at women's lightweight. And she doesn't look small for a woman's lightweight either. She's like, you know, she's a big maybe not big lightweight, but, you know, she's fought at featherweight before. So I think maybe she can make this weight class, but she's really going to have to transform her body, like, crazily. She's going to really have to go on a crazy fucking sort of diet. Like, this camp is just going to be focused on making bantamweight. So maybe that is to her detriment. Maybe Holly Holm will, you know, be able to go in there, and because she's training for the actual opponent, she's going to go in there fully nutrition, you know, nutrition, everything good, going in there fully hydrated, sorry, you know, not going in there super dehydrated, not starving herself, and maybe she goes in there and she KOs Kayla Harrison. But I am going to still take Kayla Harrison in this fight. I just see... sorry, I had to swallow there. You know, I just see Kayla Harrison just sort of taking down Holly Holm and beating her up. Holly Holm is a lot older now at this point. Like, Kayla Harrison's quite a bit younger than Holly Holm, I believe. Now, I might be wrong on that. Let me just double check that. So I think Holly Holm is 42 years old. Kayla Harrison is 33. She's actually pretty young. You know, not super old, but like she's like 9 years younger than Holly Holm. So she's in her prime as an athlete. You know, like there's a big difference here when it comes down to it. Like there's the age. Kayla Harrison is just a wrecking ball. Like her style matches up really bad with Holly Holm. I think Kayla Harrison go in there and absolutely fucking destroy Holly Holm. Respectfully, you know, respect Holly Holm. She did speak out for women, children who, you know, being sexualized and all that sort of stuff, which I agree with. Fuck MMA Joey, just to get that out there, since he got upset about that for some reason. But Holly Holm did, you know, talk about how we have to save the children, which, yeah, we do. We know we got to stop children getting fucked around and all that sort of stuff, because that's not fucking right. That's disgusting. But I do think Holly Holm's going to lose this fight. I think Kayla Harrison's just going to maul her. You know, very good judoka. Her wrestling's also very good. She throws punches like fucking Dan Henderson. Like, literally, you could see fucking Kayla Harrison landing like a H-bomb type KO. Like, she's just very big. She's just big. She's very athletic. Obviously, I don't think she's going to KO Holly Holm on the feet or anything. Holly Holm is better at striking, I feel like. I don't think that's a hot take. But she is the much better grappler, I feel like. So I can just see her mauling Holly Holm at this point in her career. And Holly Holm has fought fucking everybody, right? Like, Holly Holm's fought Valentina Shevchenko, Amanda Nunes, Misha Tate. Like, let me look at Holly Holm's resume. She's literally fought, like, everyone you can imagine. Where is Holly Holm? Let's look at Miss Holm's career. You know, she's fought Cyborg. Like, let's look at it. She's fought Irene Aldana, Amanda Nunes, Megan Anderson, Chris Cyborg, Jermaine Durandamine, Shevchenko, Rousey, Pennington. She's fought a lot of fucking pretty good women, you know. And then she's also got like a kickboxing, boxing background, obviously 33-2 in boxing. So she's one of the only MMA fighters that really had an extensive boxing record. Like, she's still had more boxing fights than MMA fights, which is pretty crazy. Like, I respect Holly Holm, but I do think she's going to lose this fight. But I thought I would talk about this though, because Kayla Harrison is generally one of the female fighters I am really actually a fan of. I do like watching her fight most of the time. Sometimes she'll just maul people and won't get a finish, but most of the time she just goes out there and beats the fuck out of these women. And I expect this to sort of be one of those fights. So it'll be interesting to see how this fight plays out. But like I say, I am going with Kayla Harrison to get this one done in her UFC debut. But I am really fascinated to see how she makes the weight, because if we've seen like Cyborg struggle for like, I think it was like 140-pound catch weights. Kayla Harrison's fucking probably bigger than... Maybe not bigger than Cyborg, actually. Cyborg's probably bigger. But, like, still, she's a very big girl, man. Like, this is going to be scary. This is going to be a bit scary, but... Who knows? Maybe she goes in there and she shocks the fucking world. She goes in there, weighs 132, just to fuck with us. She weighs in there and she's even smaller, but... I highly doubt that's going to be the case, personally. So, we'll find out what happens. At UFC 300, but Dana White, don't put this on the main card. This should be a prelim bout. Build up her hype a little, you know, put her on the prelims, early prelims, but still, it's a good fight. I do like it. One thing that does annoy me, this was the rabbit in the hat fight that Ariel Helwani was talking about. I don't think this is a rabbit in the hat. It's not like a crazy good fight. Like, it's a good fight, but like, it's not something like people are gonna, oh fuck man, UFC 300. But I do like this. I generally do like this fight though. This card's looking sick. So I think that's 9 fights now, maybe 10 that are on the card, because Diego Lopez, Sadiq Yusuf also got added. So this card's looking really nice. Still don't have a main event though. So it'll be interesting to see what ends up main eventing this card. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a like, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Cheers. Goodbye.